Hey Denture Wearers, it is Kyle, and today I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about the psychological effects from wearing dentures. I was reading some message boards last night, and I came across a string in which a poster railed against getting dentures, said that it was the worst thing that he had ever done in his life, that if he had it to do all over again, that he definitely would not make the decision. He is pissed off at dentists for suggesting dentures for their patients. He is pissed off at other posters that suggest to the patients that are having terrible problems with their mouth and their oral health that they are suggesting that people get full sets of dentures. Why? This all comes down to the way we feel psychologically regarding this process, this journey, and our new prosthesis. I was listening to Gator Johnny this morning, and he likened it to being handicapped, being in a wheelchair, or missing a leg, missing an arm, things of that nature. It's very similar. And since it is teeth, the perception is a little bit different regarding the entire process, regarding, the way people accept your disability. Why is it different? Well, if you're in a wheelchair, it's obvious you're in a wheelchair. If you have lost a leg and you have a prosthetic leg, it's obvious that you have that. For those of us that have dentures, provided that they're made well, provided that you have taken the time to get used to using them and eating with them, people aren't going to be able to tell that you have a handicap and that you have an actual prosthetic set of teeth in your mouth. So that leaves us to deal with the psychological issues kind of on our own. I know that a lot of us don't like to discuss the wearing of dentures, discuss our denture life with people that don't have them, whether it be their lack of understanding or whether it be we're just more comfortable talking with and sharing our experience with others, that share our plight. Let's dive into some of the psychological issues. You're not going to be able to eat the things that you ate in the past with your natural teeth. You're just not going to be able to do it the same way. You're not going to be able to, chew up the same amount of food at any given time that you were able to chew up before you had your natural teeth. So that's a trade-off, A lot of us, though, we couldn't even eat with the natural teeth that we had, or we had, to employ strategies to make eating effective. Well, we had gotten used to using those strategies. We had gotten used to eating and living with those poor teeth, and that's what we're going through now. I was thinking a lot about this over the weekend. Those of us that are on YouTube, those of us that are making these denture videos, trying to kind of illuminate the denture path that all of us at one point or another will need to take if we've been told that we need to get dentures. So what I was thinking about this weekend is that, hey, those of us making these videos, we're new to the process. We take you through our E-Day, 24 hours after E-Day, a 1-week update, a 2-week update, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 months. We go through trying on our wax try-ins for our permanents, going through that entire process. But one thing that I noticed, I don't see a ton of people with dentures making videos after they've had them 5 years plus. I'm even going to extend that out to Kalenjax. You know, she has her denture channel. She had tons of followers. She made wonderful videos that helped to motivate a lot of us to start our denture journeys, to start down the path, you know, to being healthier, to having more attractive smiles. Guess what? She hasn't posted a video in a while now, has she? I've also realized that I don't see a whole bunch of people that have had dentures for 10 years coming on here and talking about all the struggles that they've had with them. Talk about all the things that they can't eat, all of the things that they can't do. So what does that mean? It's a positive to me. You know, what that looks like is there's a learning curve. Once that learning curve is over, things are getting better. On Mother's Day, when I talked to my mom, she was actually at her mother's house, so I had a chance to talk to my grandma. She's 88 years old, and now we have something in common that we can talk about. There are dentures. You know, my grandma told me that she has had her top dentures for the past 8 years. And she went into a little story just saying, hey, you know, normally I can eat corn on the cob. Normally I can eat apples, but they're a little bit loose right now. So I need to go in and have them relined. All right, a couple of things. She is 88 years old. With her dentures, she is eating corn on the cob and apples. After 8 years, they've become a bit loose, and she needs to have a reline. Sounds good to me. Sounds like she doesn't really have a lot of issues existing with her dentures. And to tell you the truth, I have never heard her complain about them once in my life, other than on Sunday, Mother's Day, when we had the conversation regarding her reline, which I will definitely be able to help her out with some Denture Fit product. Since she is my grandma and my mother is there with her, she's going to walk her through the process, and hopefully she will have a great result. I will let you guys know how that turns out for my grandma. But getting back to the psychological effects of having dentures, especially at the beginning. Yeah, we're going to lament the fact that we don't have the teeth that we were born with. Okay, cool. Well, let's move on. Let's get past that, as that ship has already sailed. You know, as with everything, every big change that we have in life, there's an adjustment period. There's a learning curve. It's going to take time to get used to things. Now with dentures, I think that this is just such a huge change that it motivates a lot of us to get out there, to put information out there for people that are going through this, for people that are planning on having it done, for people that are just looking for information to see if it's a possibility for them. It's super important that we do this, but it's also super important that we understand that this will get easier, this will get better, and having that confidence, that knowledge that it will get better, I think that makes all the difference in the world when we are going through these struggles during the early phases of our new denture life. Hey guys, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. There's so much going through our heads as new denture wearers. It's nice that there are other vloggers out there as well to bring certain issues to light, because there's a ton of them and we can't hit them all. So thanks to all of y'all other bloggers out there making your videos, because I look forward to watching them each and every day. Thank you very much again. This is Kyle. Remember, always be a proud denture wearer. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon.